You see, some tourists get caught up in scams tied to their Thailand trip before they even set foot in the country. Take our guy. Let's call him Mike. He's excited, right? First time in Thailand. He's done his research, asked tons of questions on Reddit, watched all the YouTube vlogs. He thinks he's ready. He's done his homework. Sort of. He knows he needs this thing called a Thailand Digital Arrival Card. The tdac sounds official, right? So he does what any of us would do. Opens up Google, types tdac Thailand, clicks on the first result. Except here's the catch. That first result, it's an ad. You might be thinking, come on, I know what an ad looks like. But here's the thing. Research shows that around half of all Google users who don't even realize they're clicking on ads when they do. Yeah, it's that sneaky. 120 euros later, Mike thinks he's good to go. What he doesn't realize is the tdac is completely free. We're going to count all the potential scams he might run into during his whole trip to Thailand. Now fast forward a few days, Mike's plane lands in Bangkok. He's exhausted, jet-lagged. That 13-hour flight totally wrecked him. He grabs his bags, walks out, and looks for a taxi. Big mistake. Mike shows them the address, and boom, no meter. Just 1,500 Thai baht. That's like over 40 bucks. Anyway, they get to the hotel, and Mike steps out, and yeah, the hotel doesn't look anything like the photos online. He leaves a nasty review, just lets it rip. Big mistake. See, in Thailand, defamation laws are no joke.
American man is facing 2 years in a Thai jail, and it's all over negative online reviews that he left.
You could be in serious trouble, like police knocking on your door. Kind of trouble, but more on that in a bit. It's day 2. Mike walks outside. He wants to see the Grand Palace. You know, the big-ticket attraction. But then, this friendly-looking Thai guy comes strolling over like he wants to help. He tells Mike, "Grand Palace closed today, sir. Very special holiday, but I take you somewhere else, okay?" And then he pulls out a map and starts pointing out the sights of Bangkok. Here we go. This is one of the oldest scams in the book. The Grand Palace is rarely closed, but that doesn't stop these drivers from rerouting tourists to places where they get a kickback. Tailors, gem stores, souvenir shops. Mike ends up in this suit shop the driver says is very famous. And the guy there? Slick talker. He's a shorts and flip-flops kind of guy. But the pressure is real, so Mike orders one. 3,000 baht. Not too bad, right? But when he picks it up 2 days later, it already looks like it's falling apart. One wash, and it's basically a pillowcase. At this point, Mike's trip is becoming a bit of a disaster. But hey, maybe things will turn around. He's walking back to his hotel when a guy approaches him. Friendly, smiling. "You very lucky. Today is Special Buddha Day. I show you real Thailand." This one's known as the Lucky Buddha Scam. They take you on a tour, except every stop is a shop, where you're expected to buy something. Now here's where things get serious. Mike's sitting at a cafe, scrolling through his phone, trying to make sense of everything. He posts a frustrated review about the hotel. And not just one, a couple, on different platforms. He even tags the hotel's Facebook page. Couple days later, there's a knock on his hotel room door. It's the Thai police. They're polite but firm. Someone filed a complaint, defamation. Mike is shocked. "But it was my experience," he says. Doesn't matter. In Thailand, you can get in legal trouble for what you post online, especially if it's considered damaging to a business. There are real cases. Tourists who've ended up detained, fined, even deported for a few bad reviews. And Mike? He's now spending his last few days in a police station holding cell, working with a lawyer to avoid jail time. He's lucky. His lawyer and the hotel were able to work out a deal, one that includes a hefty compensation he has to pay the hotel. He feels so stressed from everything he went through in Bangkok. It's too much. Time to leave it all behind. So Mike heads to Pattaya, hoping for a fresh start by the sea. He finds a beautiful hotel that looks brand new. The staff are super friendly, and for the first time on this trip, he actually feels relaxed. To explore the beach town, he rents a motorbike and cruises along the shore. The breeze is perfect. And then he spots them, jet skis, lined up on the beach. What better way to shake off all the stress than this, he thinks? So he goes for it. Mike even films the whole thing, a full video walk-around of the jet ski before he hops on. He has a blast out on the water, finally feeling like he's on holiday, but the good vibes don't last. When he returns to shore, the rental guy walks up, serious face, pointing at the side of the jet ski. This wasn't here before. There's a scratch, or what looks like a fresh scratch. The guy wants 40,000 baht. Mike insists he didn't hit anything, didn't do anything wrong. But now the tourist police are involved. There's pressure, a scene. He ends up settling for 30,000 baht just to end it. What many tourists don't realize is that pre-existing damage is often hidden with wax, clear coat, or waterproof paint. And then, like magic, it reappears once the jet ski hits the water. It's not fresh damage, it's a setup, a trap just waiting for the next unsuspecting tourist to ride right into it. Mike, frustrated and drained, wonders if this trip could get any worse. He heads back to his hotel in Pattaya, just trying to relax and forget about all the drama. But the scams aren't done with him yet, not by a long shot. The next morning, Mike wakes up and checks his bank account. Something feels off. He notices a strange charge, small enough to miss if you're not paying attention, but big enough to hurt. Turns out, the ATM he used the previous night had a skimmer attached. Card skimming is huge in Thailand, especially in busy tourist spots like Pattaya and Phuket. Mike's account info was stolen, and now he's left dealing with calls to his bank, trying to freeze his card and praying no more charges pop up. After all, he's in Thailand. He's supposed to be enjoying paradise, right? So he books a popular island tour online, hoping this will finally turn his luck around. But when the van picks him up, it's cramped, crowded, and run down, not the comfortable, spacious vehicle advertised online. After a long, uncomfortable ride, they arrive at a crowded pier. He's shuffled onto an overloaded boat, barely room to sit. The beautiful, secluded beach is promised, packed shoulder to shoulder with tourists. But that isn't even the worst part. Mike was told lunch was included, a mouth-watering Thai buffet. Instead, he's handed a stale sandwich and a lukewarm bottle of water. Mike's disbelief turns to anger as he realizes he fell victim to another common tourist scam, the online bait-and-switch tour. Back at his hotel that night, Mike is tired, but still determined to salvage something from his holiday. He opens Tinder. Why not try meeting someone local, someone genuine? Within minutes, he matches with a beautiful woman named May. They start chatting, everything seems perfect, and soon she asks to meet at an upscale restaurant. At dinner, the bill comes out to a staggering sum. He later learns he just fell for the notorious dating scam. May and the restaurant had an arrangement, and Mike was the latest victim. With each day, Mike grows warier. He begins to question everyone and everything around him. But here's the hard truth. Thailand isn't inherently bad. It's vibrant, beautiful, and filled with incredible people. Yet the scams are undeniably real, pervasive, and expertly designed to target the unsuspecting and inexperienced. Mike learned the hard way that preparation means more than just watching YouTube vlogs or asking questions online. It means knowing exactly what red flags to watch out for, trusting your instincts, and sometimes, sadly, learning from your mistakes. Mike boards his flight home, lighter in the wallet but heavier in experience. He knows one thing for sure. Next time, he'll be ready. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.